Hello there everyone, this guy's ZayerLayer, and today we're back with another Minecraft video, and today we are in creative mode looking at 3 amazing storage room designs in 1.14 because we're using some of the 1.14 blocks here, as you can see, automatically there and there. So these are just 3 simple designs. Some of the inspiration for these have been taken from my own worlds, and they're pretty easy to make in the survival mode if you're just starting out. The only one I would say that might be a little bit more difficult than the rest is this one. But yeah, so let's just get right into it and look at these 3 designs. Now they go in order from smallest to largest, so they're going to go in order from most practical for starting out to least practical. So right here you can see we have our first design. This may look a little bit similar because this is actually the exact, well, close to the exact same thing in my survival Let's Play world. And as you can see, it's just chests, double chests. There you can see back there. Yeah, they're lined up like this using the 1.13 mechanics of the chests now being able to be placed next to each other. And at the end here, we're using some 1.14 stuff, such as this new flower. I forget what the flower is called. Hold on, let me look real quick. It's called a cornflower. Right, okay. I'm using the torch design that I usually use in the survival Let's Play world, but up here, as you can see, we have some andesite slabs, polished andesite slabs, and that is definitely not as much 1.14 magic as the other ones, because the other ones you can even see some 1.14 magic on there. I'm calling it 1.14 magic. I don't know why. I'd like to call it 1.14 magic. Let's just roll with it. So this is the first design. It's most practical, and I use it myself. It's also this, and the last one is kind of a mixture of what the one in the Unknown Empire looks like that I built. So here we are in a second design. This one is inspired by, you might not remember it, but the really old hardcore Let's Play world. I never actually died, I just stopped the series, but I was actually on there a few days ago, and it's kind of weird looking back at it. But anyways, back to the subject at hand, we have this other storage room design using a lot more 1.14 magic. As you can see, we have lanterns as lighting, but the key to this is the old basement sort of kind of ruggedy feel that this gives off. Like, this looks exactly like a basement. Like, you have the lanterns hanging from the ceiling, you have all like the concrete shelving. Well, this is actually andesite, and with the actually stone brick walls. I really like these. Favorite wall, I think. And you just have like this floorboard ceiling up there, and then we have this really like bare floor. I don't know, but it looks like it belongs in a basement. Well, it looks like it is a basement. These are composters. I just thought they looked nice, fit the block palette, and it had a tiny bit of variation with the collar. But as far as the chest goes, they're just scattered around here. Some of them are lined up like this, and there's barrels. One key thing about this is using a lot of the 1.14 blocks, such as the stone brick walls and the andesite slabs and stairs, polished again. But the biggest thing about this is this. We got barrels in the wall. Now you can barely tell, but it gives a nice bit of texture variation. I could have used more of them, but I decided not to. They can even be used as storage, so you have extra storage in the walls. It's amazing, guys. 1.14 is amazing. So yeah, that's this design. It is very simple. Does require a bit of andesite and some wood and stuff, but nothing you can't do early game. I'm not sure how you actually craft. Hold on. Well, here's one problem. Hold on, here's one problem. There's no crafting table in here. Now there's some crafting tables in here. Don't pay attention. I actually, no, I do have a crafting table in there, but I don't have a crafting table in here. All right, I'm done. If you don't know where to place a crafting table, this is always the best spot. It is right in the floor. Trust me, it works. But I don't feel like that'd work in this setting. That just doesn't look right. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But as you can see, nice design. I use a lot of 1.14. I really like it. And now let's move on to our final design. I know there's not many designs here, but they are very general designs. They cover a lot of ground as far as what's possible. Also, forget the fact that my phone just went off in the background. So in this one, we're using a heck of a lot of the more modern 1.14 blocks and stuff. So let's start off here. It's more of a modern setting. This kind of looks like a mix between a garage and some kind of warehouse. I'm not sure where this would be in a house. It might just be the garage. I don't know if somebody has a garage that looks like this, but anyways, there's some chests. I got some chests lined up. I kind of like this. They're not the main focal point. And that's one thing that makes this design stand out from the rest, is because in the other ones, the chests are by far the focal point of the room. And in this one, it's not so. There's a lot of chests back here, but the room is so big and so spread out that you have about the same number of chests, if not more than what's in this room. But it doesn't seem overpowering. It still feels very open, while still very much still keeping like a modern feel, and the chests don't overpower the setting. As you can see, we have the scaffolding, that's what's called, scaffolding as a little bit of tables over here and a little bit of design right there. The chairs are polished granite stairs. I thought it was just a nice little out of nowhere touch. Like, you wouldn't expect this. I build way different in 1.14. I would have never come up with any of these designs. Heck, this one relies on the new blocks. This one's based around the new blocks. The floor. The focal point of this thing is the floor. The floor is actually a bunch of blast furnaces, and I really like that. It has a really industrial feel, but it's not like over the top. Like another block that's good for floors, however, it is kind of overboard with its collar being so off, is, as you can see here, the, what is this? The smithing table. Yeah, the smithing table. It actually has a really nice design, and it works as a floor, and kind of as this really, it kind of looks like this could be a really old, maybe even sort of almost medieval Victorian style house ceiling. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but yeah, over here we have one of those right here, just to look like, hey, there's a hammer, maybe you're using it at this table. This chair is meant to be off-centered to look like it's kind of just been pulled out, like somebody got up in a hurry, they didn't push their chair in. Right here, not seriously, phone. There's chest right here, actually a stone cutter right there. You know, this actually used to be in the Pocket Edition of Minecraft before it got changed to Bedrock Edition, and I really, really like the stone cutter. I like the fact that it's animated, that it's actually moving. and it just it brings back it's like nods to the old Pocket Edition, because I remember using the stonecutter a lot back then, before they changed it. So it brings back a lot of memories from the old days. Right here we have some scaffolding. It also kind of doubles as actual scaffolding, actually. But it does look cool. I kind of like it. It looks like shelving units and stuff. And yeah, also we have the Lily of the Valley right there. Kind of a long name for a flower, but it's whatever. And a cartography table right there. Also some lanterns. I didn't put a whole lot of extra lights in here. If you're doing this in survival mode, you might want to add a few more lanterns or torches around, just so that you light the place up. Now, I'm actually going to look at how you craft a lantern, if it's going to show me. Hold on. No, hold on. No, no, I think we need a material for it. No, get out of the search bar. Okay. Lantern. Alright, you know what, if you want to, tell me in the comment section below how you craft a lantern. I'll find out after the video, but I don't want to spend 5 minutes trying to figure out how you craft a lantern. One of the things about this design is that it's very simple. It's very simple. This is what you do if you're just starting out Survival World. The chest might be a little bit much, so you might go smaller than that. I don't think you're going to use that many chests starting out in survival mode. That's more of a start out in survival mode, but keep long-term storage system, kind of. Also, it must be thunderstorming or something, because the sky's kind of really dark. But it's still lit. It's still lit. I don't understand this. Why? But, yeah, this one, again, it's just very simple. The phone. Seriously, I'll check you in a second. This one's very simple, just some chests. And, you know, it's a simple design that looks complex, but all it takes is just a few different designs here mixed together, and it looks really nice. Put it in the right setting, maybe a basement, perfect. This is a little bit more grand one. You're probably gonna build this midway through your survival world. Maybe you've actually built some more aesthetic things. This also has a lot of aesthetics to it, such as the table here, over here, that, and back here. A lot of aesthetics. If you look on the ceiling, I forgot to show this earlier. The grindstone, it kind of looks like it could be a projector that shows something on like a wall or a screen or something. I'm not sure how that would look. I just kind of added it there. I'm gonna remove it because it kind of looks dumb on its own right there. But yeah, that could be used as a projector or something. I thought that's what it looked like. There are some designs that I know of that I didn't use, such as the loom has that nice texture, which can look like, good on a wall or something like that. The blast furnace can look like a vent, an air vent. Not sure what the bell would be used for. Smithing table, again, floors. Yep, thunderstorm. Again, floors and ceilings. It can be put into the side of walls and stuff too. One thing I wish is that the cartography table could be moved around like that, which it can't. But that would be amazing because I love this texture on the side there. I like how it goes vertical instead of horizontal, and it's the like dark oak wood. I really like that, and I wish you could rotate it, but I guess it obeys by the same laws as the crafting table. So those are 3 very amazing Minecraft storage room designs for your 1.14 survival worlds. I really hope you got some inspiration and ideas from this, and I really hope that you tend to use the 1.14 blocks. It's really nice to see people using these new blocks, and it's good. Beginners, people who are just starting out in 1.14 are like starting out with these blocks, and I'm curious to see whether or not that changes how people play the game over time, because I started out in Pocket Edition when there was very little things in Pocket Edition. When you couldn't place down redstone and have it have a physical texture as just an item. Yeah, those were some old days. So, I spoke a little bit too long for this video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below and subscribe, and click the bell button so you never miss a video. Comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. This guy is ZayerLayer, and I'm out.